Bloodborne 2 announced as an exclusive for Nintendo Switch 2 is not something I expected to hear today. Nintendo held their Switch 2 Direct. This was the announcement of when it's coming out, what games are coming to it, and they dropped basically Bloodborne 2. Now, this isn't technically Bloodborne 2, but it is from Software, and looking at the trailer, it is clear that this is a Dark Souls to Demon Souls situation. Now, I don't know what happened behind the scenes, but clearly Nintendo gave From Software more money than Sony did, because the Duskbloods, I still am not sold on this name. It doesn't really flow off the tongue like a lot of their other stuff, but Duskbloods, fine, looks eerily reminiscent of Bloodborne's world, combat, environment, everything. So is this another situation where From Software wanted to make another Bloodborne or something similar, but they didn't have the rights and they couldn't come to an agreement with Sony, so they went off and did their own thing? While watching the trailer, though, I couldn't shake the feeling that this is a bit tired. I love Elden Ring, I love Dark Souls, but the thing is, Elden Ring was like a celebration of the last decade of games, and then I was hoping for something new. Now, maybe their next-gen big title on the PS5 and the Xbox X series, whatever, that will be next generation of the Soulsborne, gameplay. This game will be there for people who like the traditional Dark Souls or Bloodborne formula, but then moving the series forward, I hope their next game is something wildly different. But it makes sense putting this game on the Switch 2 because I've heard the Switch 2 is comparable to like a PS4. And you know what? From Software is really good at reusing assets that they have created. Elden Ring is an entire game of reused assets, and we love it. So this game seems like they have the tech to make a game for the PS4. They have a ton of elements that can run on hardware that powerful. So hey, we can make a game similar to things we've seen before, just, hey, on the Switch, on the go. But I guarantee you Sony is working on a remake of Bloodborne. Bluepoint hasn't been heard from in a minute. They are working on Bloodborne in the background. And I wonder if there's going to be a battle between what is essentially the original creators making a new Bloodborne or someone else remaking the original Bloodborne but with really pretty graphics. They'll probably lean on how much better looking their game is compared to the Duskbloods. Either way, we are eating good as Soulsborne fans, and hey, Nintendo now has an exclusive one all their own.